Hi there. Hey, thanks for checking out our website and checking out these rates. We hope that they will give you insight into daily rates and that you can price things more easily as a consumer and compare things with other lenders or just be useful as a tool to see where rates are at. I want to go through this and show you how to use it, not really as far as what pieces to put in, but how to find the best rate for your scenario and how to compare it with other lenders. What we've got here is where we can put in details of our scenario. And in this case, let's do a purchase and we're going to put 100,000 down on a purchase price of 500,000 for a conventional loan. And we'll check rates and it will show us rates as of today, June 18th. For a 30-year fixed rate, and it gives us a stack of available rates. And it's a common perception that each lender or place that provides rates has a single rate. What's your rate? What's more true is that there is a range of rates available, and then what we want to look at is what are the fees that go along with that rate. That's how you compare, and compare apples to apples. So if we were to look at 6 3/8, we've got our note rate, an APR where it guesses on the closing costs and things that would be recalculated into the interest rate. That's what that's for. And then we have a monthly payment, principal and interest only here. And then the fees, the lender fees that go with that. So in this case, it's a credit. The underwriter will actually pay you $296 if you take 6.375 for this scenario. Now, if you wanted a lower rate, you can get it. We can get down to 5.99. Now, it's going to cost an additional $3,708 to get there. What we do is we look at the difference in fees. Well, let's look at the difference in payment. So it looks like it's about $100 less in payment. And then we look at the fees. The fees are about $4,000. That's a swing of about $4,000, right? So if we're going to save $100 a month, but it costs us $4,000 more to get it, let's divide the savings of 100 into the 4,000. It's going to take 40 months before this option is better than this one, actually. So for the first 40 months, this 6 3/8, the higher interest rate is better. So about 3.5 years, just let's say, what is that? It's almost 3.5 years. This loan is going to be better than this one. After 3.5 years, then you start to save $100 a month. So that's how you can kind of see which one might be better for your scenario. The opposite is true as well. We could raise the rate and get a larger credit. That's almost $4,000. Let's see our difference. If we raise the rate, it's about $100 again. But we're not paying other fees. We get this credit of $3,688. That can go towards title fees, the appraisal, escrow account. It cannot go towards down payment, but it can pay other fees. Now, why would you do that? Maybe I plan to refinance. I know rates are going to come down, or I think they will. Or I know I'm moving within a certain number of years, the first couple of years. It could make more sense to pay less out of pocket right now and pay a little bit more in your payment as you go, and then you'll end up paying less over time. That's kind of the idea. Now, when you want to compare, how do I know what kind of rate deal am I getting? You want to take the same rate from competitive lenders, from different lenders, and see what your fees are, okay? So at 6 1/4 today, what are the fees here versus 6 1/4 from a different lender, and what are their lender fees? That's how you'll be able to tell which deal is going to be better for you. Same rate, what kind of fees do I get? So I hope this is helpful. Let us know if you have any questions. I'm happy to be a resource. Hopefully this is something that can be useful as you're looking at getting a new mortgage. Talk to you soon.